Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. It's Clint with Break Down Your Barriers. So today I kind of wanted to talk about overcoming obstacles. Um, this whole new channel and direction I'm going has had already its interesting obstacles. And it was funny because over the weekend, one of my best friends came over and was talking because he's been watching my videos and following me on my Instagram and stuff. And he made a comment. He's like, "Man, the message is solid, but you sound monotone. Kind of sound like one of those commercials like for dry, clear eyes, And I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I do. I sound very monotone. In all actuality, I'm a really animated character, and I also was just thinking to myself, like I got a little discouraged. I was looking at my YouTube and my Instagram, and I'm like, only got so many followers on Instagram, and honestly, I've had zero views on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, man, what am I doing wrong? And it made me think for a second. I even do this in my professional life. I make a mistake or I come into an obstacle, and I automatically go, "What am I doing wrong?" It's maybe that I'm not doing something wrong. Maybe it's just, hey, I gotta learn. I gotta finesse. I've gotta, you know, perfect this craft. And as I started thinking about that, I'm like, for every obstacle, for every time that we do something that, hey, maybe doesn't yield the results that we want, guess what? It's an opportunity for us to learn. And that's what life's all about, right? Learning. You know, even in leadership, I've been in leadership for about 13 years. I've had crews as big as 300 to right now I'm running a crew of 4 people. And every time I learn, every second of every day I learn. But it's funny, I could tell my team, like, hey man, you're going to make some mistakes. Just take them as learning opportunities, right? But for myself, if I make a mistake, I beat the crap out of myself. I'm like, man, you're an idiot, you're a fool, why didn't you do this right? So on and so forth. And as I was thinking this weekend, I kind of came to the conclusion that, if we don't run into barriers, if we don't hit obstacles, dead ends, if we don't, you know, basically struggle a little bit, how are we going to learn? How are we going to get better? We're not. You can't get better at something if you don't have to overcome things. And that's just life, man. I mean, I look around the world right now and, everything's up in chaos. Everything is just, between the pandemic, between what's going on with our government, between what's going on just in life, man. It's like we could all just get down and be like, oh, look at what all the mistakes everyone makes and all of this stuff. But I challenge everyone something different. What are we learning from this? Are we taking anything away from our circumstances? When we make a mistake or we fail or we hit an obstacle, are we going to give up? Or are we going to just stand by and go, hey, well, I guess that didn't work. Let's go back to what I was doing. I don't think that's the way we're supposed to approach things. I think when we hit an obstacle, we go, okay, that sucked. How do I get over it? I remember being in basic training, and look, when I joined the military, I was out of shape. I was a 17-year-old kid, smoked a pack a day, a little punk rock son of a gun, and I didn't think that I was going to be able to do anything. I didn't even know if I was going to make it through basic. And it was funny because every obstacle that I encountered in basic training, every single trial and tribulation, and it was more physical and mental, but I overcame it. And that's because I had my drill sergeants, I had my federal battle buddies, I had people, right alongside me, pushing themselves, in turn, which caused me to push myself. And I look at that in life. Look at who you surround yourself with. Are the people that you surround yourself with, are they pushing themselves? Are they driven? Do they want more? Do they got your back when nobody else does? And that's what we need in this life. We need people in our corner. And we need to also have the mindset that, hey, guess what? Things are going to get tough. Are we tougher? I'll tell you, man, my life's been full of a lot of obstacles, a lot of barriers, internally, externally. And guess what? if it wasn't for the people that I have in my life that are in my corner that are pushing me, who I definitely want to give a big shout out to, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. You know, um, it's easy to quit, really easy to quit. It's easy just to take the safe route. It's not so easy to push yourself and go, you know what, I'm not going to settle for subpar. I'm not going to settle for just the bare minimum of what I consider to be happiness. And the reason for that is that this life is, and I know I say it a lot, but this life is short, man. This life just, in a blink of an eye, it's gone like that. And I don't want to sit back in my life and wonder what if. Yeah, maybe there's been some hurdles, like maybe my YouTube channel, maybe it's not gonna get 1 million followers. Maybe my Instagram's not going to hit 1,000, followers or whatever the case is. But what am I doing this for? Am I doing this so I can have 2 million followers or whatnot? No, I'm doing this to help people. I'm doing this so people can see that a regular guy who was basically a POS was able to change his life around and move up in the world. And then on top of that, I got into the corporate world and now I want to be a life coach and motivational speaker. I want to start my own podcast and possibly write a book. I never thought about that stuff. And there's going to be some obstacles. There already are. And guess what? I'm just going to keep doing what I can do. I'm going to keep pushing myself. If I don't have the answer, I'm going to seek out the answers. As people, that's what we have to do. If we have a goal, if we have a dream, if we have a desire, we have to realize that, yeah, we're going to run to obstacles. Yeah, there's going to be closed doors. There's going to be things that beat us down. But guess what? There's always another way. Surround yourself with people who are going to push you. Get that mindset that, hey, no matter what happens, I'm going to succeed. Don't let all the negativity consume you. Find that one little bit of happiness, that one minute thing that brings a spark to you. And hold on to that for dear life. And use that to motivate you. And I promise, what the results that you're going to see, whether it be just internally or, your career, your entrepreneurship, whatever the case is, you'll be surprised at what you're able to accomplish when you develop that mindset. All I want for all of you is to be the best version of yourself, but also to realize that, hey, becoming the best version of yourself is going to take some work. It's going to be hard. Everyone's got demons. Everybody's got shortcomings. Everybody's got past insecurities, whatever. But if you're willing to put your head down, you're willing to put your shoulder to the wheel and your nose to the grindstone, guess what? You're going to succeed. Because the only person that's going to stop you from succeeding is you. The people that want to stop you are the people that are intimidated and scared by you. Let them be intimidated. Let them be scared. And guess what? Help them out all along the way. Frightening concept, right? That's what life's about. Being the best version of you is also setting an example for everyone else. Helping people, even the people that want to see you fail, helping them succeed. This journey is going to be interesting. I can tell you that. I'm already, just trying to figure it all out. But to me, it's worth it. I'm actually going to be investing in some actual equipment so that way I stop doing this stuff on the phone. And I'm going to be starting my podcast here pretty soon. And I hope you guys tune in. And also, I'm open to critique, man. I got to learn this. I've never done this. I'm not some techie guy. I just learned what hashtags are for and everything else. So, it's gonna be a journey. I got to learn a lot, but I'm excited. And the part that excites me the most is those few people that I'm able to inspire and help, because that's what this is all about. Well, I hope to talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a great day, and more content coming. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.